Well, I think everyone already does hate us, so we're there. So maybe we can get out of that.
That's true.
Or do you think it'll be worse for us?
It could be.
We have to.
People might start spitting on us when we're walking down the street.
Wait, that does not happen to you?
Not normally.
I've been getting that for like 7 years.
Taylor and Alan talking about movies. They may be best friends, but they always disagree. Taylor and Alan, I seen that.
I'm ready for this biggest movie that we've ever done.
This movie, considered by many to be the worst movie.
Plan 9 from Outer Space.
No.
Okay, go on.
It came out in 2003.
Pluto Nash.
No.
No? Because that one was really, really bad.
Entire scenes were out of focus because no one bothered to check the lens.
Oh, goodness.
The phrase...
2003?
Yeah. The phrase, oh hi, is spoken 9 times, and oh hey, spoken 7 times.
Oh hi, oh hey. It's blurry? This does not sound familiar to me. Go on.
The director and lead actor and producer of this movie...
Is it Geely?
No. Submitted the film to Paramount, hoping to get them as a distributor. It usually takes about 2 weeks to get a reply. This film was rejected within 24 hours.
Oh. Huh. I'm drawing blank here. I've named all the movies that I know are really bad.
It is...
They're like widely panned.
I was hoping you'd pick Spider-Man 2.
Oh, so funny.
But it is The Room.
The Room.
Yeah.
Okay, now that makes more sense. See, I've never seen this movie, but I just recently, like yesterday, saw a clip from that.
Disaster Artist.
Or, it was like a scene where the dude walks in a room and he's like, oh, hi.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, it was really dumb looking.
Yep. It's considered to be one of the worst movies ever, but people love it because it's so bad. I started listening to the audiobook, The Disaster Artist, which the new James Franco, Dave Franco, and Seth Rogen movie is based off of. And it's all about...
Which one?
That's called The Disaster Artist.
Oh.
And,
okay, go on.
They are making the making of the movie. Like, that's what the whole thing is about.
It's about making the room?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, let me show you the trailer, and then you can be a bit more informed.
Okay.
In this conversation, we'll take a quick.
You can take a real quick queep.
A quick break.
Oh, that looks great. Yeah, that was the scene I just watched. So what is this movie?
This movie, so the guy that James Franco is playing, his name is Tommy Wiseau.
Right.
And so I'm listening to the book. I'm like almost done with it. I think I got 2 more chapters.
Wait, what is the book?
The book, so you saw Dave Franco's character with the beard?
Yes.
He is Greg Sestero in the movie. He is the co-star, like the other lead role, or the other, like, you know, the supporting character, whatever. And it's written about his experience making The Room with Tommy Wiseau and all the craziness that went on in it. And they said that scene of him just coming out and trying to say that one line and throwing the water bottle took like 34 takes and many hours to get it done.
Why?
The guy's like super rich. I don't know where he got his money from, but
Tommy Wiseau?
Yeah. And he wanted to be an actor so bad that he tried, and he's going all these classes and submitting headshots, and no one wanted him. So he's like, you know what, I'm going to make my own movie. So he spent $6 million to make this movie. And
oh, yikes.
the opening, or the theatrical release, the original release, made something like maybe 10,000. I don't remember. It was like, I don't think it broke $100,000.
Oh, wow.
And so what happened was, this movie was so bad that someone put up a paper on the window where you buy movie tickets.
Yeah.
And it said The Room, and it was a review. And it said, this movie's like watching, or this movie's worse than getting a nail driven into your brain, or something like that. And these guys were like, well, I have to see that movie. And then it just like grew and grew and grew. And now it's like this huge cult classic movie where people go and will do weird things at the theater and throw plastic spoons at the screen and yell certain lines at, like, kind of like a Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Right.
And it is madness. So I watched the movie for the first time yesterday.
Okay.
And it is bonkers.
Is it? But is it one of those that it's so bad that it's enjoyable?
No, I did not enjoy watching it. It was interesting because of reading and listening to the book and stuff, like to see like certain scenes and what he was talking about. But like, this is not one I would recommend, even though everyone thinks it's hilarious. But I'm looking forward to The Disaster Artist, which is the James Franco one that's coming out. I think that's going to be really funny. But watching the actual,
he is also in that movie.
Yeah, he's in it for a bit. I think at the end, I heard. But yeah, so have you don't know anything about it?
I've heard of it, and I've heard it be like people on Reddit talk about it all the time.
Yeah.
But I don't have any idea what it's about. And like I said, just like yesterday, I finally saw that clip for the first time, and I was like, oh yeah, this already seems to be as bad as everybody says.
See, I would recommend for you to watch it.
Well, I think that I will.
I wouldn't recommend it for other people, but you...
Spoiler alert. This is what I was going to choose for what I want to see.
Too bad. Too late. You can't do it.
Oh, yes, I can.
Had you had picked that before I even brought it up?
No, of course not.
Oh.
What are the chances of this?
Well, you just said you saw the clip yesterday, so I thought maybe you were...
Right. No, but hearing you talk about it and seeing that they're making a movie about it makes me want to see it.
Yeah, and it's all on YouTube. You can watch the whole thing on YouTube for free.
Oh.
That's what I did.
Well, speaking of poor movies on YouTube, have you seen or even heard of the movie Birdemic?
I have not seen it. I have heard of it.
They did it on How Does This Get Made like forever ago. It was one of their early ones.
Yeah.
Oh man! As soon as I saw that clip for The Room, that's what it reminded me of, like the poor quality. Immediately reminded me of Birdemic.
Yeah,
movie was.
I would recommend the book
bad.
to this too. It's called The Disaster Artist. I know I've said it a couple times, but it is amazing, the stuff that they went through to make this movie. Like, they were just constantly losing people and just like replacing people with people who are not qualified to make movies, and
Right.
it is amazing that they got a finished product at all.
So how did it end up getting produced?
He paid for it, from what I understand.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, he's like super rich for some reason, and he had $6 million that he could put into this movie.
Must be nice.
I assume by now they've probably made their money back.
Oh, yeah.
Because it has become such a, cult classic.
Cult.
Yeah. But maybe not. I don't know. Like, it's crazy.
Would you say that there's any movies out there that are really bad or not good that have a cult following that you are a part of?
Probably not. I've never really been a fan. I guess maybe Sharknado I liked.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I was behind that when it came out, but I'm not. I don't enjoy things that are bad because they're bad, you know.
Yeah,
Like,
but the ones that you can tell that they really thought they had a good product,
yeah,
or
so
it wasn't intentionally bad.
That's the difference, I think, between Sharknado and The Room.
Sharknado knows that it's bad.
Yeah, The Room was like super earnest and trying very hard to be serious, and it just. So the guy Tommy Wiseau, he was the director, the actor, the writer, the producer, and I'm sure he had another hat in there somewhere. But like, he was making all the choices and forcing everyone to go along with what he said. Like, so the Greg Sestero in the beginning of filming had a beard, and for no reason in the middle of the thing, Tommy Wiseau was like, "You need to shave your beard," and he's like, "I don't want to shave my beard. It's not going to make sense in the movie." And also, he was thinking to himself that if I have a beard, no one's going to recognize me in this awful movie. But he made him shave his beard. And so, like, just randomly in the middle of the movie, he goes from having that full beard to nothing. And then it's, like, so jarring. Where Sharknado, it's bad because it's supposed to be. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a joke, the whole thing, you know?
Have you ever seen the show Billions?
No, you asked me that before, though.
Okay, so somewhat related. There's a character in this show. He's not a main character, but he's a side character that you see in probably 90% of the episodes, and he typically has like a beard. It's not like a big beard, but it's a beard. And then one episode, it's just gone. And it's like jarring, right? Because he looks like way different. And then one character says like, "Oh, you shaved the beard?" And he's just like, "Yeah." And I feel like there had to be something that went on, like he like misshaved or something happened, and he messed it up and he had to shave, and then was like, "Well, we can't just not say nothing about it." So they like had the little acknowledgement to it. I don't know. That's just what it reminded me of.
Well, have you heard about all the Superman stuff?
With Ben Affleck?
No, with Henry Cavill.
Oh, that's not. What am I talking about?
Superman. Your favorite. The one that you should know the most about.
No.
Anyways,
he's just better than Batman. That's all that is. But go on.
Henry Cavill is in Justice League.
Right.
But he is also in Mission Impossible 6.
Okay.
He filmed Justice League first and went to Mission Impossible 6 after, which they're two different studios, so they don't really work together. Justice League needed him to come back and film a few extra scenes and, you know, to like fix a couple things or whatever, which is common.
Right.
But for Mission Impossible 6, he has a mustache. And so the Justice League...
I like where this is going.
The Justice League is like, well, we need you to shave your mustache. And the other studio is like, no.
Forbade him.
Yeah, we need him to have that mustache.
It's under contract, yeah.
And so the Justice League, Warner Brothers, is going to have to go through, frame by frame, paint out his mustache. And it's going to cost millions of dollars because of the mustache.
The $1 million mustache.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Is that your wife crying in the background?
She thinks it's hilarious. That's funny. Huh.
But so you're planning on watching The Room?
I think I am, yeah.
Yeah, I'm never going to watch it again. I can't imagine.
I'm going to show Crystal the clip and see if she has any interest in watching it.
What'd she say?
Oh, we watched a movie that was from How Did This Get Made called Gooby.
Oh.
If You seen that one?
No, I didn't watch that one.
It's rough.
I started out with that podcast trying to watch all the movies that were coming out.
So did I.
And it was like too much work, so I got to the point where I just listened to the ones that I had seen, and then it got to the point where I couldn't listen to their ads anymore, so I was like, I'm done.
Oh, so you don't even listen anymore?
No.
See, I was the same way.
So much time on ads, it's like...
Well, I just fast forward.
Yeah. I'm like, normally when I listen to podcasts...
There was one time, it was so long, and I went back and like measured it, and it was like 9 minutes.
Yeah, it's...
Of
like,
ads.
I have no issue with ads in podcasts and people making money from podcasts. You can go to our Patreon and help us. But it's like too much.
That one's ridiculous. It's way too much.
And it's he like tries to like make them fun and like have personality and stuff, and it's just like, okay, this is
Yeah, it's like, I really doubt you're using all of these products daily at your house.
Yeah. So it's a bit much, but
well, actually, what's really funny is on the Film Snuff, they do an ad at the beginning of each episode, but it's always an ad making fun of these typical ads that you hear on podcasts, like always like the Nature Box or all the subscription based type things. And so they usually just make fun of it by doing something like the complete opposite. And it's actually pretty funny. It's not like a real ad, obviously, but they make fun of podcasts that have these ads.
Why are you trying to get people listening to our stuff to jump ships?
Go listen you can listen to more than one podcast. It's not like this or the other. I don't know if that's
true.
They are a sister podcast. We run in conjunction with each other.
Do they know that they're our sister podcast?
They will once they listen to this.
I'm going to tweet them right now. Hang on. At Taylor Inkson is in love with your show and wants to kiss your faces.
Correct.
And would like to invite you on to our show sometime. And that was, what is today? The 5th? Or is it the 4th? I don't know how that works.
4th. 4th for me.
August 4th, you can find that tweet and see if they replied.
Yeah.
I'm guessing not, because I did write, you want to kiss their faces.
Maybe they're into that. And they don't know that I'm not a girl.
That's true. That is a valid point. That's the benefit of having a double
They're
name.
going to be really disappointed, but...
Oh, man.
Don't judge a book by its name.
That is something you just said.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where are we at in our podcast?
So, I guess you could rate the movie on whether you'd ever watch it again or what.
So, The Room, I would not watch again. I would recommend you to watch it and other enemies that I have to watch it. I would not recommend someone who enjoys movies to watch it, but I would recommend going to see The Disaster Artist when it comes out.
Yeah, that does look funny.
Yeah. So whatever that amounts to, that is my rating.
On the flip side, have you seen Room?
With what's her name?
Brie Larson.
Yeah, there we go. That's
Lee Barson.
Man, I don't know. My brain is a big pile of mashed potatoes today.
Yes, this is so different than other days.
It feels like it for me. I have not seen that one.
It's pretty good.
Is it pretty much the same thing? Is it the prequel to The Room?
It's a shot-for-shot remake.
Oh, wow. That's impressive. All right. Well, you ready to move on to our most famous segment?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we already did.
No, you have to pick something else.
I have to pick a new one?
Yeah, you can't just pick the one I picked. How are you going to...
I want to see it.
But we just spent all this time talking about it. The point
flows so nicely.
The point of I want to see that, or this, whatever we call it, is to talk about something else, to add something new to the conversation. If we just use the same one, then we're just going to be like, yeah.
All right, let me think of another movie. I have never seen A Clockwork Orange. Have you seen this?
Are you starting already? Because I got to say it.
Oh, so sorry. Okay, do your thing.
All right, are you ready for our most famous segment of the world?
Yes.
I want
Clockwork
to
Orange.
see... I have not seen that.
Yeah, between that one and the One Flew of the Cuckoo's Nest.
Cuckoo's Nest.
I started saying cuckoo, but then in my head I was thinking, no, it's Coco.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's
Nest. I was like,
Nest.
no, you're saying it wrong. One Flew of the Cuckoo's Nest. No, yeah, between those two movies, I want to see them. I just haven't.
Yeah, Clockwork Orange is supposed to be pretty intense.
Yeah.
And
That was actually a movie I saw my dad watching like 5 times.
Oh, that's weird.
I know.
Yeah, it's like from what I understand, it's like about rape and
Yeah, it's
torture.
It's real rapey.
Yeah. Interesting choice for your dad.
Yeah.
You may not want to find that treasure map now.
Yeah, maybe not. It's gonna just have A Clockwork Orange and The Room.
All right.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had that one on DVD.
If you want to get a hold of us, you can tweet us at ISeenThatPod. If you want to talk to Taylor about rape movies, you can tweet at Taylor Enixon.
For your Rape Movie Central.
Ooh, that makes me uncomfortable. Or you can tweet me.
Well, I mean, we've only talked about one rape movie, and I have not seen it yet.
What? Oh,
So-
Clockwork Orange.
Yes. Go on.
Maybe we'll keep it that way. I can't think of any good rape movies. Name a movie that's got rape. That's a good one.
What a
Exactly.
question.
But you can tweet me at AlanRJR. And if you would like to support this podcast, you can go to our Patreon.
Yes. Now, also, I'm going to make an executive decision here.
All right.
I'm going to add another segment.
Oh, no.
This is where you can tell us if you have watched any of the movies that you previously said you wanted to watch. You can say, oh, I ended up watching this movie, yay or nay.
All
That's what
right.
you will say.
Well, do you have one? Because I don't think I've
No.
seen.
No. No, I do. Just kidding. I think it was last week or maybe 2 weeks I said I wanted to see Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman, yeah.
So we have watched Wonder Woman.
Yay or
It
nay?
It was a yay.
It was a yay.
I'll give it a yay.
That's a good place to end after all that rapey talk.